Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Big Brother Chat with Carla.
And Willie.
Well, this week's episode is going to definitely be a little bit shorter. We are going into finale, so
Yes.
there's not a whole lot going on in the house.
Some spoilers.
Yeah, we got some spoilers for you guys, so pay attention here a little bit.
Yes.
We'll share those with you. But yeah, so last week, of course, Nicole was head of household and Cliff was put up on the block due to the power of veto, and Mickey had all the power in the house, and guess who went home? Cliff.
Bye, Cliff.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're down to 3.
Yeah, down
Final
to 3.
3. I was really pushing for Nicole because, being the underdog and everything. So now we're down to Nicole, Mickey, and Holly.
Mm-hmm.
So I think quickly into that, Nicole kind of had an epiphany and realized the mistake that she's made. And taking a showmance to the end was a huge, huge mistake. It's probably going to cost her, probably has cost her the game.
Yeah.
So, not a ton going on in the feeds. A lot of canoodling with Mickey and Holly, of course, and Nicole off doing her thing. A lot of tears are being shed. So, one thing that we can talk about is some of the spoilers that have been happening, and that is working the final 3 and doing the HOH comps because they come in 3 parts.
Yes.
So they've already played the HOH comp first part. And then they've already played part 2.
Yep.
Sorry. Alright, I can edit that out.
So they've already played the HOH 1 and 2 so far this season. And you want to go ahead and share who the first winner was?
Yes.
Yeah, spoiler.
Big
Not so
spoiler,
much.
so if you don't want to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, I'm sad to report that it was not our girl Nicole who we were rooting for. It was Mr. Mickey himself.
Yep.
So he won. He's won HOH Comp 1, so that guarantees him a stake in the 3rd comp. So it'll be him and the winner of the 2nd HOH Comp.
And the winner of the 2nd HOH Comp is?
Holly. Miss Holly. And apparently that comp was one where I think they're dangled on the wall and they have to answer the questions which are based on what's happened, like what day this happened, what day that happened, and they have to answer by answering the questions. I think it was a wall where they have to put the balls in or something, or they have to arrange something. It was a big, huge endurance type comp where they have to be dangled, I think is the one that they were doing. So Holly won. On the feeds, Nicole was beating herself up. A big boohoo fest. She knew the answer, but she got something mixed up is what I saw a little bit of. So it's down to the 3rd comp. It's going to be between Mickey and Holly. And whoever wins that gets to decide who they're going to send to the jury and who they're going to take to the final 2.
Exactly.
So,
of course, they're going to more likely take themselves, so.
Well, I've been thinking about it. I think that Mickey, had he not been zinged to be a douchebag, that has really resonated with him. He's really that's been weighing heavy on him, on what the public perceives of him. And he's not gotten a good review, nor has Holly. I mean, a lot of the Big Brother live feeders are, kind of like, ugh, okay, fine. So I think maybe before he would have cut Holly, but I'm not quite sure he'll do it.
I don't know. I mean, he keeps saying he's a man of his word, so
He's proven that not to be true.
But I think Nicole can still pull out something. She can go the route like Cliff did and say, hey, we're going to flip these votes in the house.
Right, and that stuff, I mean, I think he thought about that one a lot. They just didn't push it hard enough. So Nicole's mistake was sending Tommy home originally. And then that made Cliff go home. And now Holly and Mickey hold majority of the power. What she was thinking, being a Big Brother gamer, I'm not quite sure.
She knows you don't take a showmance to final 3.
No, she was the 3rd wheel. So, with that being said, the HOH, the 3rd part, should play out live on finale night. And it'll come down between Mickey and Holly. And so I'm thinking that's typically a very quick question type thing.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, have they done it before and after this season yet?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think they've done it before and after. They've done true or false. They've done some things like that. So I'm not sure if that will. Yeah.
It could pop up.
That could pop up. So if Mickey wins, obviously he's probably going to take Holly, we think. Do you think Holly will take Mickey?
I don't think so. I'm teetering on that a little bit.
I'm kind of hoping she doesn't take him. I think if she
stands a
that
better
would be
chance.
her. Yes, well, that would be her ultimate game move to get rid of her biggest threat. So, but you know, if it comes down to Holly and Nicole, I still think there's a chance Nicole can take it. So either way, Holly's going to get 50,000.
Exactly.
I think.
Yeah, I think she's guaranteed 50,000.
Yeah.
And then there's still the 25,000 of America's favorite. That's
Have
still
you guys
fun.
been voting?
I have.
I have. Yes, I've been splitting my votes up
Yeah, a little bit.
a little bit.
A little bit.
So, yeah. So it's been, the feeds have been a little quiet. They've been doing, well, they had the comps so far. Those 2 comps took up some time. Of course, we don't get to see those. But they've just been doing a lot of, I've seen Mickey reading the Bible a lot. I've seen Nicole reading the Bible a lot. Mickey's been praying a lot.
I've been tie-dyeing shirts.
Tie-dyeing shirts, doing little crafty things, and a lot of chess games and stuff like that. So because they've not been able to be outside, so they're on true lockdown inside house, so they're going a little stir crazy. So they've been, you know, pranking each other a little bit and stuff like that. So having some fun. I think that Nicole is slowly starting to accept that she's probably not going to be in that final 2. It would really turn things around though if she does.
I think if Holly brought her to final 2.
I would love to see that, her turn against Mickey, but I think that's Holly's only chance of winning. I
Exactly.
think, yeah.
If she pulls out one more game move.
Yes,
more.
by getting out Mickey. So I don't know. Who do you think's gonna take the last HOH between?
I
Mickey
think
and Holly?
I think honestly it's going to be Mickey taking it.
I-
Depending on what it is, like, because we still don't know.
We don't know if it's, you know, mental or if it's physical.
Or both.
Or both, a little bit of both. Which I think this last comp, the second comp, was a little bit of both endurance and mental because they had to know the days.
Yeah.
So I was shocked that Nicole didn't win it because I think Nicole had a better grasp than Holly. So I'm curious to see how that all played out.
Yeah.
So.
I'm a little curious.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
So we've kind of gone over the scenarios. Who would you like of the 3 to win?
Honestly, I would like to see Nicole win.
Me too.
But at this point, it's a little bit of a long shot. Because you don't know where Mickey and Holly, they were talking about not taking each other at one point.
Right.
So, I mean, of course, expect the unexpected.
There's
It's Big
always
Brother.
a chance. So, all right. So if we just go with the most probable, Mickey and Holly, who do you think's going to win?
I think Holly could possibly take it, but then a lot of people have been respecting game moves. However, those are dirty game moves.
Yes, but I think Holly has been seen as a coattail rider and allowing Mickey to make the moves.
But some people won't vote for Mickey, and it only takes 5 to win.
It only takes 5. So, yeah, I think that'll be tight. It really depends because Annalise, I think, would vote for
I think she would vote for Holly.
But I think Annalise is so naive. She can get swayed by the questions that they do or who's in the house. Because them finding out about some of the secrets that have come about, it's kind of rocked them. And we need to talk about the jury because we got some insight into what's been going on in the jury. And what is up with our man Nick?
Well, he's already jumped on to the cat train.
Cat train. So Miss Cat.
So what happens to Bella?
Well, did you see when they asked him on camera and he was just kind of like dumbfounded,
Yep.
like,
And then they were kind of pointing out that the cameras are pointing, they're looking at us right now.
Yeah.
And then he put her down really quick. I think, I think he's just a player and whatever blows in the wind is he's all down for it. It seems
I told
like.
you, I question it. Something about him and Cliff just don't sit right with me. They haven't all season. I question his working with kids. Does he have a job when he gets back? I'm not quite sure. But yeah, hooking up in the house. I'm hoping it was just them being silly or funny, but considering the other ones in the house, I think there's some truth to it.
Yeah, I think for the most part, though, the jury house is a pretty mixed group in there because some of them were evicted by their own team. So, you know,
we've had that a lot this season where it's been like an alliance, but somebody in your alliance was HOH, and you went home on your alliance as HOH. That's happened multiple times this season.
And whose alliance has it been pretty much?
Making Holly's.
Exactly.
Had a little bit of a temper tantrum over that, but that's okay. I've enjoyed the season like I always do, but I'm excited for Survivor to start. I know you don't watch Survivor much, but I am very excited. Big Brother Canada, I'm gonna have to get you on the Canada train come the spring. So, all right, well,
like, share, and comment below.
Yeah. Well, we want to talk about our last video. This is our actual last video before the show, and we're going to shoot a quick little Facebook Live. After the finale, you're going to be in Las Vegas.
I'll be in Las Vegas. So maybe I'll see him out there.
There you go. So he's going to be in Las Vegas. I'll still be here in North Carolina, and we're going to do a little quick Facebook Live. That's what we did last time.
Yep.
You know, 5 or 10 minutes. It really depends on how this last little HOH comp turns out. So you guys, tell us who you're voting for America's favorite player. Who do you think is going to win that?
I think, you know, honestly, now that Nicole has been in there, she may be getting, I want to say pity votes, but...
She got some of my pity votes today.
Yeah, so...
She got like 10 of them, because I think you only would do 10 a day.
Yeah.
She got all of mine today.
So I think it could be a toss-up between her and Tommy. I would also say...
Cliff's probably going to be up there. A lot of people like Cliff.
Yeah, a lot of people like Cliff.
He's gotten a good edit, but on the feeds, not so much.
Yeah, and
no.
I think maybe, honestly, if they do, Christy could have it too.
Christy could have it.
She
Christy
did
and
play a good
Jess
game.
possibly, because she had a lot of steam at the very beginning. So it just really depends, and I think with her modeling, she might have some fans out there that would vote for her. So yeah, I think it's going to be tight. I would love to see the final numbers, you know, how that all goes.
Yeah.
So, our screen changed. I was like, what's going on? I guess that's our curtain call. So you guys enjoy the finale, and let us know who you're going to vote for and who you think's going to win the final HOH comp, and who the final two, and who you want to see take home the grand prize.
Well, guys, thanks for watching, and definitely check out our Facebook page. Follow us on Facebook Live. We're going to be doing the live show for Eviction Night. All right, have a great evening.
Bye, y'all.